Hi guys, this is Zara from the Fitnest. Today I actually went grocery shopping. We were away for a couple of weeks and we just got back a few days ago, so I wanted to share with you guys kind of all the staples we get. Kind of did groceries to last us for school lunches and snacks and dinners and mix of everything. So I thought I'd share with you what I bought, and if you want to see, keep watching. So I've got a few bags here. I'm really trying to stay away from plastic bags. I'm trying to use more reusable. So I've got a nice big box here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll show you guys. So I usually have 2 of these, I fill them up, and then I have a couple of those reusable bags as well. So I'll just take it out, I'll show you as we're going along. So the first thing I have is eggs. We eat a lot of eggs in the family. Breakfast, baking, the kids love eggs, we love them, so I usually get 2 dozen eggs. I try to get organic or free range. We got cucumbers. The kids love cucumbers, especially Asya, she loves cucumbers. She'll munch on them, she'll just eat them whole, and we put them in our salads. Next we have blackberries. So again, the kids eat these like candy. Asya will sometimes come home from school and she'll just eat a whole, I guess it's half a pint, and she'll just munch on them. So it's a great snack for them after school. We love putting them on our porridge, on our pancakes, and French toast. So I usually get a bunch of berries because that'll last us the week. The next thing we have is cheese. The kids love cheese. They make pizza, they love grilled cheese sandwiches, they love having quesadillas with cheese shredded in a tortilla. Kind of all mixed. Oh, chocolate. Before we even get to the healthy stuff, we've got chocolate. This is my favorite chocolate, dark chocolate and sea salt. It's really good. I have a sweet tooth, so this chocolate kind of hits the spot. I have a piece after dinner, kind of, you know, in the evening when I'm craving something sweet. We have the Superfood Salad. I think a lot of you guys know about the salad. It's a great salad to have, kind of a coleslaw. I'll have it with any protein that I'm having, chicken or fish. The dressing in here is really creamy, so be careful. What I like to do is kind of cut the dressing in half and I thin it out with a little bit of lemon juice, and it goes a long way. We have celery. I cut up celery, try to have it ready. Nobody else actually in the family likes celery except maybe Zishan and I, so I'll munch on that with hummus if I have them cut up. And I make a soup, hopefully a lentil soup, so I use the celery for that. And same thing, carrots. We don't need a lot of carrots, just raw, but I'll put them in salads and I'll put them in soups as well. I have red cabbage. Again, just like to shred it up. I'll add it to kind of bulk up my salad as well. We've got kiwi. Again, the kids love munching on fruit, so usually after school I'll just cut up a bunch of fruit, or at breakfast, whatever they're having, I'll have a little plate of fruit cut up. So kiwi is one of the faves, especially Asya. We've got a knob of ginger. I like to put fresh ginger in my green smoothies. I like to put it in my teas. If I'm cooking like any type of stir fry or fried rice, I like to put fresh ginger in there. I have broccoli. So I'll just take it out of the bag to show you. So we'll usually sometimes just steam it up, and Asya actually loves just eating broccoli kind of, you know, a little bit cooked, steamed. We have pineapple, great for smoothies. Ahmed loves pineapple, so again, I'll cut it up, give it to them for snacks. Again, just fruit to have around. And we've got produce. So I actually wanted to share with you, I was at my cousin's house maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, and she had these produce bags, and I thought they were really cool. So they're reusable produce bags. They're really light, they're mesh. You can just close them up, and I got them off of Amazon. I'll link it down below. But here we have green apples. Again, great to go in smoothies. I cut up apples. I love apples with some almond butter. The kids munch on apples as well. So we've got green apples. We've got grapefruit. I love grapefruit. It's something my family loved growing up. My parents, whenever I go to their house, I have grapefruit. I love grapefruit for breakfast. I actually like to have grapefruit after dinner. In here we have grapes. So I don't know, the grapes have been really good. The last couple of, I don't know, weeks we've been getting them. So really crunchy, red seedless grapes. I find with grapes, if I just leave them in the bag, they don't get finished. So I usually just take them all off the stem. I put it in a big container, and then same thing, just open up the container, scoop them up, wash them off, put them in a bowl, and they get munched on a lot faster. Okay, so here we are with the second box. Some salmon, organic salmon. I usually just cook up a big thing for dinner, or if there's leftovers, I really like packing salmon for my lunches with some greens, Brussels sprouts or asparagus or something like that. And then I like smoked salmon. I'll have that sometimes after a workout. I'll have it. I'm craving, you know, a little bit more protein. I'll have the smoked salmon with like a whole grain toast with some goat cheese. So I like that. The kids eat a lot of oatmeal in the morning. Rolled oats. I like to buy the whole oats. I don't like the quick cooking oats. I find they're more processed. These ones take a little bit longer to cook, so that's the whole oats over there. So these they're like mini thin bagels, whole wheat bagels. I just usually have a half with some cream cheese or some goat cheese, and I'll put some smoked salmon on top. These are tortillas. The kids love them. They'll have scrambled eggs in the morning and we'll wrap it in a tortilla, shred some cheese and put it in between the tortilla, melt it. They love that as a snack after school. If we're running to activity, that's usually something I make and keep it in the car. That's kind of a good snack. Yogurt, we eat a lot of rice and curry. The kids love yogurt, even a lot of my marinades. I use a lot of yogurt. I like to buy the high-fat yogurt. We don't have a lot of dairy, and I feel like the high-fat, it just gives them the fat they need, and I find when you cut down on the fat and you get to like skim or 1%, they add in a lot of sugar to kind of substitute the flavor. So I get the organic kind and I'll get full fat. We have, again, cheese. The kids love cheese, grilled cheese sandwiches. We've got butter, grass-fed butter. I will add a little bit of butter to my curries. I find I like the flavor. If it's coming from a good source, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Even when I cook up the kids' eggs or even my eggs, a little bit of butter, I find it adds flavor. And grass-fed butter, it's coming from a good source. So going on the dairy theme, we've got milk. Same thing, I buy the full fat. I don't drink a lot of milk. The kids will just maybe have it again if I'm making oatmeal or they have cereal once in a while, or sometimes they'll have a glass of milk before bed, but they don't drink, you know, I wouldn't say they drink milk every day. So I buy the full fat because they're still young, and I try to get organic milk whenever I can. This is a honey. I love honey in my teas. I'll drizzle it on top of my oatmeal in the morning when I'm having it. So this is buckwheat honey. It's great too when the kids are sick. I usually do honey and a little bit of turmeric, and they just eat a spoonful of it, and it helps their throat and if they're kind of feeling under the weather. Got maple syrup. Lucky to be living in Canada where maple syrup is from. It's a great sweetener. If I'm baking, sometimes I'll add in maple syrup, kind of substitute it for sugar or another sweetener. This is all natural peanut butter and flaxseed. This one I think is sweetened with a little bit of agave. I like this if I'm making like a peanut butter, or sorry, like a chocolate banana peanut butter smoothie. This is really good to add in. And again, I'll add in a scoopful of my oatmeal, and I like to have it just on toast as well. I tried these as a little snack. They're just rice crackers. They're flavored, so I was gonna give those a try as a snack to have kind of in the evenings when we're watching TV. So that one is done. Okay, so on to the next bag. We've got coconut water. Zishan loves coconut water. I actually can't drink it kind of plain. I need it in a smoothie, but it's a great way to sweeten up a green smoothie if you're gonna have. Usually get a couple. That's our coconut water and coconut milk. So coconut, I'm making a curry, like a green curry or even like an Indian style curry. I will use the coconut cream. It's actually great when you're doing like smoothies and stuff as well, or sometimes if you're, I use them in baking as well, so they're great for that. Next we have our tomatoes. Kids and Zishan actually eat tomatoes raw. I didn't buy any whole tomatoes, but we keep them on the counter. They just munch on them when they come home from school. Asia's constantly munching on tomatoes. She loves them, so we usually buy tomatoes and they're usually gone within the week. These are strained tomatoes. I used to buy in the can, but I've moved to glass jars. Just better for you overall. I guess the chemicals that leach into the tomatoes. So strained tomatoes, I use them for my curries. I use them when I make pasta sauce, tomato sauce. Whoa, stock up on these. So I've got 4 of these. I know it's a lot, but like I said, we were away for a while, so I'm just kind of stocking up on everything. So we've got 4 of those. I mean, they're always good to have, right? They're not gonna go bad. And then this is a gluten-free Udi's bread. I don't eat strictly gluten-free, but I actually like this bread. And like I said, I'll have it with almond butter, or I'll throw some avocado on it, or I'll have it with an egg. It actually tastes really good. You keep it in the fridge because it doesn't have many preservatives. And yeah, it's Udi's brand. We have peppers. Just have them with hummus as a snack, or I'll throw them in a salad. The kids love mangoes and they were on sale, so I bought a couple. And then another fruit that the kids love is nectarines. It's their most requested fruit for snack at school. I think they like it because it's hard and they don't get mushy, whereas if I give them like strawberries or something like that, it gets mushy. One more bag over here, I've got mint. I love mint in my water. I mint again in my smoothies. Depending on if a salad I'm making, I'll throw mint inside. We have asparagus. It's the season for asparagus now. And then I have spinach. We either have, so I used to buy spinach and kale together, but I found that you know, one would go bad. I couldn't get through all of both of them at the same time, so I usually do 1 week spinach, 1 week kale, and we'll throw that into our salads and do that between our salads and our smoothies. And one thing I like to do is peruse the, they have like sale section at the grocery store, or they'll have like marked down produce. And so today I'm hoping to make an eggplant curry. So pretty good deal, I think. 4 of these eggplants, like $1 something, can't go wrong. And if you're gonna make a curry, it's fresh now, it'll last. And same thing, I had this zucchini. Same thing, it was on sale for about 8 zucchini. I think it was about like less than $2. So that's pretty good. I like to do zoodles, so I'll use my spiralizer. I'll make noodles out of the zucchini, and sometimes if we're having curry or if we're having pasta, sometimes I'll substitute that and have that. Or it's nice to throw in a salad as well. And the last thing I have, I'll show you down here, is this protein powder. I'd run out of my protein powder, so I don't know if you guys can see, but this, a lot of you guys ask, what protein powder do I use? So this is a plant-based protein powder. So I used to use whey, but I found that you know, the kids were drinking a lot of my smoothies and I wanted to make sure what they were getting was clean as well. So this is a plant-based protein powder, Sun Warrior Protein. I've only tried the chocolate. I like the chocolate. I know there's a vanilla and I think there's a no flavor as well. But this one I like. I'll just throw in some protein powder, a banana, some almond milk, maybe a handful of spinach, and it's great post-workout. And the kids like the flavor as well. And it's good to flavor, like if you're making muffins or something like that, it actually helps add that chocolatey flavor. So this is it, obviously kind of an idea. We have things like lemons and limes. I had that already. Yeah, so this is an idea of kind of what we go through. I do my meat separately, so meat shopping separately, and I usually just buy chicken breast, and I'll buy chicken legs and thighs, and I'll use that for my curries and my soups and things like that. I hope this helped. I know a lot of you guys ask kind of what we eat on a day-to-day, so this hopefully gives you an idea. We try to eat a lot of fresh fruits and veggies. Like I said, dinners kind of vary, but my kids like a lot of rice and curry and soups. Yeah, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you in the next video. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.